Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day and an update on what happened at my doctor's appointment this morning. Oh boy. Well, it was a painful walk there, of course. I mean, I gotta put the mouse down. I had to walk several miles to get to the hospital, but then I had the appointment, talked to the doctor, he examined some stuff. Well, before that even, they did some x-rays of the shoulder. And they did as best they could, did a couple of shots, they were kind of painful, and then he needed to get some more shots because he was checking out my shoulder, checking out the way things were working. I couldn't do a whole lot, but he was able to move my arm further without my using the muscles, and so he was starting to suspect maybe it's not the shoulder. So we went in, we took some further x-rays of my shoulder and my neck, and then took a look. Now, the way I have the adjust this, yay. For up here, there's not a whole lot he says he can do. In fact, when he took a look here, he doesn't even really think it's tendonitis. The shoulder, the way he's able to move it when I'm not doing anything, he doesn't think it's the shoulder. And the way that it was working, I'm agreeing with him. Now, somebody in comments suggested like thoracic output syndrome, which I've got issues anyway because of my scoliosis here. One of my arteries that comes through here when they were checking through on ultrasound is very undeveloped. So I have a lot of undeveloped stuff up here. Joy. But they did the look, and they couldn't really see much here. He really thinks it's my neck. Because trying to turn my head and look that direction, almost impossible. Trying to look up, almost impossible. Trying to look up in that direction, almost impossible. I can flip my head and look that way, up, down, and around. So joy. There's a lot of arthritic stuff on my vertebrae. Big deal. I've got, arthritic stuff on. That's the problem with talking with your hands. You move your body, and then you realize what a bad idea that is. I've got arthritic ends on my joints up here, but like I said, I've had arthritic joints throughout my body for decades and not really an issue. So something's going on with the nerve up here. He has 2 medications ordered that may be up at Walmart now, but weren't ready at the time. There is gabapentin, Neurontin, so I'm going to be taking that. And then there's prednisone, which is a steroid, which is good for stuff. I'm going to be taking high doses and then taper it down over the next couple days to see if that can help bring some of the inflammation down. Prednisone as a steroid is kind of nasty. You do retain fluids when you take it. You can get what's known as a moon face because your face swells up and it becomes kind of circular because of the way it swells. So you don't want to be on it long. It's not a permanent thing. It does go away as soon as you stop taking. Well, it starts going away as soon as you stop taking it. So I'll be taking prednisone and gabapentin. Past that, he can't really see anything that he can do for this. And he does not think it's the actual shoulder because he was moving the shoulder around and he could move it quite a bit and do things with it when I wasn't doing things. The muscle's still here on the back. The rotator cuff stuff back there still hurts really bad. And one of the nurses there touched me on the shoulder here, well, the lower arm, and it was like fire because of that nerve. So, right now, I have to call back in 5 business days to get an MRI done for my neck. Until then, I am just having to go back up to Walmart, a nice 6-mile round trip tomorrow, because I've already made a round trip today and I am exhausted, to pick up those 2 meds. So joy on that. Now, somebody has asked me, and I got to mention it again. They say, have you tried, cannabis for pain control and all that? I haven't been using as much cannabis as I normally do because I'm lying down and I have to get up to be able to do things. But I still use a lot of cannabis. And in fact, I went to the pot shop yesterday and I picked up some joints. And then on my way back today, I stopped off at this other pot shop and bought a box of joints. There is one company that trademarked a process, and trademarking is both good and bad, because when you trademark something, you're locked in, but that can suck. Namco did that way back in the beginning. They patented having a gameplay during loading screens and then never did anything with it. And so it just got gatekept. And so for over 17 years, nobody could put a game on a loading screen because Namco had that trademarked. And it's only fairly recently that lapsed. So it's like it was just locked behind a paywall. With the two Warner Brother Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor, they have the Nemesis system gate locked back behind that trademark. So until like 2035, nobody can do anything even close to a Nemesis system. And what is Warner Brothers doing with it? Nothing. They're sitting on it. It's just dead. Now, this pot shop company, if you get a full gram joint and you buy it pre-rolled, generally they tend to run and get really cakey and they just choke, and it's hard to make them burn properly. With this one, they have a patented hash hole that runs right through the center of it. So it's a circular ring of cannabis around a central hole down at to the very bottom where the filter is. There's pot above that, so that when you light it, it burns the ring of cannabis around the hole down, and it's actually pretty cool. But I've got that. I've got ounces, and I do use my pipe, and I smoke cannabis like a chimney for pain control. It doesn't have any CBDs in it, or very low. CBDs are the non-psychoactive pain controlling stuff. So I got to count on just the plain THC itself for pain control, which thankfully it does have. So that's what I'm looking at. I still have an appointment on the 31st to go talk to a doctor about having a doctor in town, so I can go there and have an actual doctor to talk to. So that's coming up on the 31st. In 5 business days, next Wednesday, I have to call about scheduling this MRI. And then past that, I just got to wait and see. As it is, I am still bedridden. I mean, I had to walk there. I had to stand and walk because sitting is just murder. So I got back here around 10:30-ish. And then fell asleep until it is almost 2 o'clock now. I fell asleep till almost 1 o'clock. And then I was just scanning, wet YouTube and all that. And then now, well, I'm doing this. So, Joy, I need to get to Walmart to buy Mios because they're cheap up there. You can get the large container of Mio water flavoring for the same price as a small container at Safeway. $4 for a small container, but that's all I could get, so I had to buy 2 of those. I'm out of otherwise. So tomorrow, when I go to pick up those 2 meds from Walmart, I'm also going to buy myself some. They're not the Mio brand, but they're the Walmart brand of water flavoring. Thumbs up on that. So, if I can, I'm going to try and do some recording of Dead Island or such, because I get so bored just laying here. I want to do things. I want to play games. I want to do things. I'm bored to death. And it just hurts lying in the same position, because I can't lie on my back. I can't lie on my other side. I can't lie on my stomach. I have to lie on my left side. So I'm lying on my left side all night. I lie on my left side all morning. I lie on my left side all afternoon. I lie on my left side all evening. I have to get up and do other things because I get so sore just from lying on my left side. Yay. So maybe Dead Island today, maybe something else. Who knows? Who knows? We shall see. I'm just desperate because I'm so bored and so hurting. Thumbs up for that. So now you know what's happening, and I know what's happening, and I gotta just wait until I can get that MRI scheduled and then find out what's gonna happen here. I mean, I don't know. I literally don't know. It might end up, I might have to have surgery. I don't know. My issue with ever having surgery, especially with back issues, is if you have surgery for back or neck issues, everything I have seen, talking to people that have had it, is a third of the time it does nothing. A third of the time it gets worse. And only a third of the time does it get better. Oy vey. So, yeah, thumbs up. And yeah, I was at the doctor's looking at myself in the mirror here, and with my longer hair, because I haven't been able to cut my hair. You know, it's not long, but it's longer. And my scruffy beard, because I haven't been able to trim my beard down. And how tired I look, the huge bags under my eyes and stuff. I look horrific. Yay for that. Yeah, and I talked about how he said, how's your sensation? And it's just weird, because still, this hand from here up, my body is telling me this hand is swollen like a catcher's mitt. And these fingers especially are swollen to the size of bananas. They're not. It's a little bit redder, and it's a little bit slightly more swollen because I had to let it dangle so much. And because of that, it doesn't have the muscle action helping to pump the blood back up and out. So I've got pooling of blood in there, but nothing compared to how it feels. Thumbs up for that. So until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and hopefully I'm going to record some Dead Island. So take care, and I'll see you. And I always forget. Where is it? Here we are. Yay. Okay. Ow! God. Oh! 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 Yeah. Come on. Gotta love pain. Okay, come on. Move the little pointer onto the red stop recording button. There we go. Thumbs up.